'Tis the season. Despite rising inflation and economic uncertainty, Americans are expected to spend a record number of dollars this holiday season. The National Retail Federation's annual holiday forecast estimates Americans will spend more than $1 trillion in November and December. That marks an increase of 3.7% to 4.2% from the same time last year. We're joined now by Mark Matthews. He's the chief economist and executive director of research for the National Retail Federation. Thanks for making time for us. So we mentioned earlier in the show, we're seeing layoffs, we're seeing household debt at record levels, but your group still expects people to spend in record amounts. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I think, at core, we still have a fundamentally strong consumer. So when you think about it, wages continue to exceed the rate of inflation. So we have real wage growth. We have household net worth at record levels, driven by, an extremely strong equities market and, house prices that continue to defy gravity. Unemployment remains, in a very manageable position. So overall, the consumer is not in bad shape. But what really I think matters here is that over the course of the year, even through difficult times, even with low sentiment, we've seen consumers spend money on family. So if you look at Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, back to school, all of those we had record or near record spending. So consumers are protecting spending, particularly in retail, and maybe making a little bit more savings across the services side. So recreation, eating out, travel, those sort of areas, so that they can actually spend on their family.
Is this good news for retailers, or between seasonal employees and tariffs, it'll essentially be a wash for them?
Yeah, I think it's definitely good news. The number 3.7 to 4.2 is a strong number. Historically, if we ignore the pandemic, because numbers were a little bit wonky then, and we look at the 10 years pre-pandemic, growth is more like 3.6% on average. So this is above trend growth, and I think that's a real positive for retailers heading into the most important season for them.
Mark Matthews, thank you so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure.